curled head like a vulture, which is easier to keep clean. You have now entered Ruaha National Park. This unspoiled African wilderness is known for its variety of wildlife. The greater kudu is one of the most beautiful species of antelope in the world, similar to males except they do not have horns. The male's graceful lyre-shaped horns are 18 to 30 centimeters. If you have not yet reached the gates, but you will return to further explore the Gir Forest in just a few minutes. You will probably notice an employee in a zebra-striped vehicle ahead of you. They are there for your protection and for the protection of the animals that are surrounding the reserve in case they try to wander into the domain of His Majesty the Lion. Yes, there are lions ahead. Please be sure. Their hindquarters are slightly higher than their shoulders, and their hooves are long and splayed. Females, juveniles, and neutered males are chestnut in color, with white underparts, face, and throat markings. As their name suggests, they inhabit the floodplains along the banks of the Nile River in Africa. You mistake for a gust of wind could very well be, if you look closer,
Lion. Wow.
The smaller of the two species of Indian antelope you will find in this preserve are called black buck. They stand just 2.5 feet tall and are named for the dark color of the coat of the mature breeding male, hence black buck.
Chạy qua
Family
kìa.
is the wildebeest, also known as the noob. They have a top-heavy appearance due to their muscular shoulders and thin legs. Their body fur is gray, marked with black stripes across the shoulders. Their horns curve out over their ears and turn sharply
ra đường nữa.
at the ends. There's a fringe of hair on their chests, and their faces are strongly whiskered. They appear to be a cross between a cow, a horse, and a mule, with a beard thrown in for good measure.
Có một con
They
kia có
certainly
sừng
are
con gì lạ vậy
impressive
chứ.
beasts, but they go into antics when approached,
Nói cái con nó khác
dashing
con
off
mà
and
mấy con
wheeling
này nè.
about to gaze at any intruders. In Africa, they are a favorite food source for the lion, and the young are frequently eaten by hyenas. In dry seasons, some herds migrate in tremendous numbers to reach water and fresh feeding grounds. Their reproduction is highly seasonal. All births within a herd occur mainly within a 2 to 3 week period. The African Watusi is one of the oldest breeds of cattle, also known as the cattle of kings and collie cattle and royal ox. This breed originated in eastern Africa. The various members of this breed are often named for its variety of wildlife. The greater kudu is one of the most beautiful species of antelope in the world. Native to the bushlands and woodlands of Central and Southern Africa, kudus are browsers that eat the leaves and shoots from a variety of plants. Males are known for their spectacular spiraling horns, which can grow as long as 6 feet. These horns do not prevent kudus from getting around the dense brush of their environment. They simply tilt their chins up, laying their horns flat against the grass, and can then move easily through the wooded habitat. You have probably
Dang, we're stuck here because of this ostrich.
We can just back up and run.
How? It'll just chase us.
males dark
It can go 35 miles per hour. We're maximum speed limit of 8 miles per hour, you know?
hindquarters are slightly higher than their shoulders, and their toes are long and splayed.
We should stop it. The ostrich is
It is often thought that the males live a pampered within the pride, but this is
Người chơi anh buồn á.
Males bear the risk of woolly cattle and royal ox. This breed originated in eastern Africa. The various members of this breed are often named for the tribe that raises them or are classified by the area in which they are raised. Noted for its incredibly long horns, Watusi have been known to have horns that are 8 inches in diameter and measure 8 feet from tip to tip. These huge horns act as a cooling system by circulating blood through to the ends
Oh,
of
nó
the
có hai
horns
sừng.
to disperse the heat before returning it to the body. Watusi cattle were first brought into the U.S. in the early 1960s.
Con đó
They
chạy
are
ra
now
đường.
considered a valuable genetic resource that may lead to the breeding of hardier domestic cattle breeds. You should be able to spot waterbuck in this section. They have the large target-like markings on their rumps. If
Thì
you
mình
look
đi từ
carefully,
từ
you
thôi,
can
mình coi mà.
probably see males and females. The females have no horns, giving them a particularly gentle appearance. They have a strong musky scent, which is given off by their oily hair. The waterbuck move in small herds in grassy or lightly wooded areas of Central Africa. They are the most water-dependent of all the antelope species, and so are never found far from the edge of a marsh or river. Female Hey kids, are you mad about mammals? Do you rave about reptiles? Are you the wild horses of Africa, the zebra? They are among the most numerous and preyed upon creatures to inhabit the African continent. Their black and white stripes are similar to fingerprints because no two sets are exactly alike. Some scientists believe these stripes act as a camouflage in the shimmering heat haze of the African plains. In fact, hunters have passed whole herds of zebra because of this natural optical illusion. The stripes also help to deter annoying flies. Flies are usually attracted to large, dark objects, and studies have shown that they are much less likely to zero in on an animal that is striped. It also has been suggested that the stripes help to break up chimpanzees in zoos and other wildlife facilities, headed by world-renowned chimp expert Dr. Jane Goodall.
Con nó hiền kìa. Nó chuyền kìa, chị em thấy không?